Champion na si Manny Pacquiao. On hold ang boxing career ng The Fighting Senator mula nang matalo siya sa Australian na si Jeff Horn earlier this year. Sa 2018 na nga kaya magtatapos ang karera ni Pacman. Kasama natin ang boxing analyst na si Dennis Principe. Dennis, welcome back to The Score. Long time no see.
Yeah, TJ.
Merry Christmas, bro.
Yeah,
Advance. Salamat. Thanks for
your dad.
Thanks for joining us on a Friday night. Alam kong hectic ang Friday before Christmas. So, thank you for being here. Pero, very interesting. We know Senator Manny, has been active in his lawmaker job way more than he was in Congress, and ang dami ng mga pronouncements about politics and this and that. Pero bibihira siyang humirit ng boxing. Lately, humirit siya ng boxing. Noong una mo nakita yung pag-post ng litrato na yun kay McGregor at humihirit siya, anong una mong reaction?
I was intrigued for a while, although naririnig ko na before, even from some of his friends, telling me na meron nga ganon, meron ganong consideration. But everything was just an idea.
Okay.
And then, I just don't know, nung nilabas yun, if were there talks talaga, or we're just trying to parang, test the water, so to speak. But, I won't be surprised kung mangyari, if it happens. Pero, what Manny yata wants to happen is that dapat yung terms niya masunod. Kung saan niya gusto mangyari, how much yung split ng purse and everything. And the Bob Arum factor is another thing.
Correct, ano pa rin yun?
Ang balita ko parang those around Manny Pacquiao, parang they wanted to do it on their own. They feel na they have enough financial support to stage this fight without a Bob Arum.
Anywhere in the world.
Which I think is impossible to do.
Anywhere in the world, kahit America man yan, o Dubai, whatever.
Right now, kasi you can say na anywhere in the world because Manny Pacquiao is at the same Manny Pacquiao 5 years ago.
Correct, yes.
Diba? So, at saka yun nga, is very visible sa kanyang lawmaking job. Nawawala yung boxing. So, may magkakaroon ng doubts about is he still, the same old Manny na explosive na makikita natin.
Right. Before we get into the details of a potential fight, of what it would be like, pero technicality-wise, ano ba ang kontrata niya ngayon kay Bob Arum? Buhay pa ba ang kanyang kontrata?
I believe parang last year niya for next year.
Okay. So that's one thing he has to fix.
Yes,
kung papayagan man siya or to work with Bob Arum at all. Secondly, humirit kagad ang Dana White, who's the head of the UFC, and as weird as it is, I don't understand this, maybe you understand it better, Dennis, na yung laban ni McGregor at ni Mayweather, Dana White and the UFC had a hand in that, in the promotion or something. How does it work? It's strange because it's a fight league, it's a fight promotion in its own, di ba? It's yet they promoted a boxing match. So anong understanding mo sa involvement ni Dana White at the UFC sa boxing career ni McGregor?
Honestly, I also have no idea about yung talagang official, yung legalities ng kanyang deal with McGregor. Because kung titignan natin, for sure when they were talking about whatever deal they have right now, hindi naman siguro napapag-usapan yung boxing.
Okay.
Or probably baka medyo gray area, baka sinasabi contact sport, baka generalize. Kaya siguro na-involved si Dana White dun sa Mayweather fight.
Okay,
diba? So, yun siguro. Yun yung isang bagay. Bakit si Dana White? He wants to be part of the show, nasa picture. But itong mga to, if McGregor wants it, if Manny Pacquiao wants it, sila parang...
You think it can happen if both want it that badly?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, in terms of looking at the fight itself, we saw McGregor snug it out with Mayweather. He both promised a knockout. We didn't see that. But to some people, McGregor gained their respect. Diba? As a first-time boxer. Ikaw, anong grado na mabibigay mo sa McGregor after that Mayweather fight?
Kasi if you look at McGregor, parang he lasted for about, 8, 9 rounds. Pero if you look at Mayweather, kasi ako, I think it was with you or with Anton, when we talk about the fight before it happened, when we analyze the fight, sabi ko parang baka medyo dalhin ni Mayweather to a respectable finish kasi without a doubt panalo si Mayweather.
Kayang-kaya niya. Kung puntusan lang.
Finish it in about 1, 2, or 3 rounds, mapupulaan siya.
Right,
so I felt na medyo dinala niya yung laban towards it. But still, si McGregor, he showed flashes of yung kanyang knowledge about the boxing. But for me, I think much easier ending pa yung kay Manny Pacquiao. Because
Okay.
I think yung speed ni Manny Pacquiao is totally different from Mayweather. Mayweather is medyo madiskarte. No? But kay Manny, especially if you tell Manny right now that Manny, you need to knock your next opponent out for you to maintain that marketability.
Yeah.
Yung main objective of having or getting that rematch with Mayweather, baka mag-iba yung storya nitong laban.
Correct. Well, so let's look at the fight per se. No? If a Manny Pacquiao, who just lost against Jeff Horn, although we know how controversial it was, will go up against a McGregor in the boxing ring, ano yung tingin mong sagupan in terms of styles, in terms of current, strength and speed where they are right now in their careers?
I think it will be more, parang dito lalabas yung difference talaga nung an MMA fighter against a boxer in a boxing match.
Okay.
Because I really believe na Mayweather before, yun nga, medyo dinala niya yung laban. But with Manny Pacquiao, he's not used to being in that situation. Parang for him, he'll make you... Kasi if you look at it, yung mga... All of Manny Pacquiao's fight, ang talagang strength niya is to make you look silly, make you look a mediocre fighter. No? Kasi very skillful si Manny. No? So, dito mas mapupulaan si Mayweather, si McGregor rather, if it happens.
Okay.
Kasi parang masyadong obvious kung dadalhin ni Manny.
Okay.
And I don't think it will happen.
All right. Well, in terms of dictating where and how this fight will happen, may isang tanong dyan, who's the bigger star? Diba, we've seen that time and again in Manny's fights, in Manny's negotiations, whether it was Mayweather, De La Hoya, and who not, whatever, diba? It boiled down to who's the bigger star and who could dictate what, the purse, and when, how. Pag dito, I mean, of course, isang boxing fight pa lang si McGregor, but he's arguably the biggest star in MMA. And you know, it's a growing sport. There's so much respect now for the MMA, both sides. Even you just look at guys like Kevin Aioli and diba, si Dan Rafael, they're also now covering MMA, diba? Talk about MMA. Pero kung maaring timbangin kung sino ba mas malaking star sa kanilang dalawa, sino tingin mo?
Without a doubt, Manny Pacquiao pa rin.
Okay.
Kahit na McGregor's fight with Mayweather was an all-time record in terms of everything, gate, TV, sales. Pag Pacquiao against McGregor, Pacquiao pa rin yung biggest star.
Okay.
The problem is the attitude of Manny Pacquiao.
Yun na nga I was about
When
to ask you that.
he deals with these types of dealings, talks, masyado siyang parang basta mangyari lang yung laban, he will try to dictate something but eventually bibigay din siya.
Which we've seen in the past.
Yeah, actually matigas na ulo yung mga those around Manny Pacquiao and Bob Arum.
Okay, yeah.
So if si Manny Pacquiao lang, madali naman kausap si Manny. But since we know that Manny Pacquiao is surrounded by a lot of people na merong say, so yun yung sa tingin ko magkakaroon ng problema. But knowing that Manny needs a fight na ganito kalaki, of this magnitude, and knowing that meron siyang tinitigdang future pagdating sa politics, and if you combine that...
Of course. I mean, he hasn't made it a secret that he's looking beyond the Senate. And you're right, he'll need something really big to get his name really out there again. No? Okay, pero if there's one thing na may konting issue ang ibang tao dito is the fight outside of the ring. When you saw the Mayweather-McGregor build-up, masaya sa fans kasi maanghang yung magsalita yung pareho eh.
Exactly.
Trash talk si McGregor, trash talk si Mayweather. You're gonna put a trash talking McGregor on one side and you're gonna put Manny Pacquiao's gonna say,
preaching.
Bless you, bro. Ano mangyari doon?
Ang maganda rito is that it'll be, in any setting, whether sports, entertainment, politics, benta pa rin yung good versus bad.
Okay.
So that will be the theme kung sakasakaling mangyari to, good versus bad.
Okay.
Mayweather, McGregor, you had two
bad boys.
devils.
Bad versus
so
bad.
to speak, di ba? Sabi nga ni Coach Chengao, a match made in heaven, played by the devils. Di ba?
Right.
So, bumenta. So, I think meron itong parang, a chance na maging as big as the Mayweather-McGregor fight because it's a battle between good and evil.
Right. Well, obviously, the Filipinos who still want to see Manny fight in the biggest stage. Ang tanong dyan, will the Americans want to see this guy who's Irish pa siya or British?
Irish, yes.
Irish, si McGregor,
Yeah.
and a Filipino fight in America. Will the American audience want to see this fight?
Remember, si McGregor, he built his name, of course, sa MMA,
Yep.
but with the American audience.
Yun. In Las Vegas.
In Las Vegas. Although, of course, he fought an American sa laban niya against Mayweather.
Right.
And Manny Pacquiao, tignan mo naman yung mga humahanga sa kanya, mga Hollywood stars,
Right.
mga Americans, NBA players, all Americans.
Yep,
diba?
yep.
So, it's also a good
Doon pa
market. Actually, kung dito mas malaki, no? Because you have an American market, an Irish, European market, and the Asian market.
Yeah, so may potential doon. Even just get a little bit of each to put together a good market.
Exactly.
Interesting. Okay, well, beyond that, may outside chance pa ba sa tingin mo ang isang Jeff Horn rematch?
Of course.
May hirit
Parating nandyan yan.
may hirit pa yung Marquez.
Yung Marquez, yeah.
Na I don't know why out of the blue biglang dinabas niya yung information na allegedly he was offered $100 million dollars ba?
Which I doubt.
Okay, back then. So, so may mga pasalbot-salbot. So beyond the McGregor, ano sa tingin mo ibang potential? Kung di man mangyari yun, who else is no horizon for
Jeff
Manny
Horn
Pacquiao?
sa tingin ko, closest. Ano? Especially now that Jeff Horn is coming off a successful title defense, although meron siya mandatory against Terence Crawford, but every time a Manny Pacquiao fight presents itself, he will seriously consider that. Kakagat din niya.
Kakagat yan.
He needs Manny Pacquiao.
Yep.
Si Jeff Horn. Even though he's a champion, kailangan niya pa rin
And he has an opportunity to prove it that he deserved to win,
Actually,
di ba?
for him, that's an unfinished business.
Oo nga eh.
He needs to prove na, you know, I deserve that.
And that could solidify him as a star.
Yeah.
Ika
And
nga,
then,
no?
I think deep inside, alam niya rin na it was a controversial
Well,
fight.
last but not the least, for Manny, coming into next year, is the clock ticking in terms of age, in
For
terms
Manny,
of political timeline? Anong huling pananaw mo in terms of the big picture for Manny Pacquiao? How urgent does he need a big fight?
Yung sa boxing side, time is of the essence. Ano? Although, with the way he fought Jeff Horn, nakita natin na nandun pa rin yung kanyang stamina, yung kanyang skill, nandun pa rin. Sa politics, depende. You know, everyday maraming nangyayari sa
Correct.
politics. Ano? His affiliation, his beliefs, no? Maraming mga issues. So I think medyo extreme yung yung hindi porket umangat yung boxing niya aangat yung politics. Remember the LGBT issue with him, di ba? He was in a fight na excited yung mga tao, but eventually umalat or hindi nagkaroon ng problema dun sa pag-follow sa kanya or pag-support, di ba? So medyo extreme yun, but I think 2018, it has to be the last year for Manny Pacquiao. For his own good, for his health.
Ilan taon na ba siya?
38, 39.
39? Okay,
turning 40. And yung style nga niya is pambata, eh, no? Bilis.
Yun.
You know, remember Roy Jones Jr.
For this weight class, it's rare they last this long, di ba? For this weight class.
Yeah. Remember Roy Jones Jr., di ba? In a snap. Isang knockout lang. Bigla na lang father time. Nagtuloy-tuloy na. Yun lang dapat iwasan ni Manny Pacquiao.
All right. Well, we will see what happens in a few months' time. These negotiations could pan out to something really big and spectacular for 2018 para kay Manny Pacquiao. Dennis, maraming salamat. See you again soon.
Always
Thank
a
you.
pleasure.
Susan.
For more sports updates, keep watching The Score. And don't forget to subscribe.